Hello and welcome to the Real Gamer Energy episode of The Medium.
The basement looks almost intact. Maybe I'll find some clues down here.
Also, you probably can't hear it, but if you hear, like, rumbling in the background, it's snow clearing. Oh.
This is the point of Geek Remix when we both don't want to dress like a slut, so you just have to look at us in our gamer mode.
Yeah.
Tell me about the fire, Lily. You were locked in, alone?
No. We were not alone.
No? Who else was there?
The voice. I didn't invite it, but it came anyway.
Oh, Lily.
Thank you for the sub, Care Share? Kade Share? Care Share, probably, right? I don't know. Nothing... Even when basements are furnished, I'm still scared of going up the stairs.
You know what? I was scarred from both basements that I had as a kid where you had to turn off the lights and go up in the dark. You had to turn off the lights at the bottom of the stairs and go up in the dark.
Who the fuck would design that?
Why would you do that?
Why would you make it so you had to turn the lights on and off when you're already enveloped in darkness?
Yeah, it was the worst. I don't know why you would yeah, so pretty much every single time it's like you like pull the chain and then you just like run up the stairs.
Can you read this because I'm a baby?
He's out there somewhere, that much I know. Hell, the fact I'm sitting here writing this and not drooling in the corner is proof enough. I just gotta find him. Funny, I always wanted to be crossed out, alone. The only one. Now I'm starting to think there were never really two of us. Maybe we were always just two sides of the same coin. Either way, I need him. I need myself to save her.
So who's writing this?
Thomas. I'm assuming he's talking about his ghost daddy.
Oh, Ghost Reflection Daddy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
God, they're both so hot. I don't know which one I would rather. You know what? I don't
Eiffel
have to. I
Tower.
could be with the Eiffel Tower. Why
Eiffel
do I have
Tower.
to choose?
You don't have to choose.
Stacey's been saying that to me. No more deets.
Is this the woman that we just picked up?
No, today's her birthday.
Today's her birthday. What the fuck is that?
February 27th. Which is close to the leap year number and also close to my birthday.
It always brings me back to that moment, the first time I saw her, that wonderful tiny creature. At the time, I'd do anything to just be her dad, to silence that other part of me. And now I'm desperately trying to bring it back, to help her, to save her. I think I finally figured out a way. It's risky, but it's our only chance. If it fails, no, it will not work. Has to work.
It has to work. I can save her. I'm so glad that we got subs today, even though neither of us put our boobies out. I feel like people actually love our personalities, maybe? No, that can't be right.
I feel valid getting... subs for sweats.
Ha-ha!
Yes.
Yes! Come here. You don't have to feel so bad about not wanting to get dressed.
Daddy? Where is Marianne? Will she be alright? I want to see her.
She's asleep, honey. The doctors aren't sure when she's gonna wake up.
I was in a coma. That's why I couldn't remember anything.
So did her sister try to burn her alive?
Probably.
For killing their mother? That sounds like what is...
Yeah. No, well, that other guy also tried to burn them alive. What it might have been that, like, the sister just did something while that guy was trying to burn them alive, remember? The guy set their house on fire?
Well, he tried to burn, I thought it was orphans? Or was it Thomas's house?
It was his house, and he said, your children are going to be orphans or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you for subscribing for 40 months, Solo Seeker. Finally able to catch one of your streams. Been a while. Well, we're glad you're here, and thank you so much for being so supportive. Okay, I'm really genuine. Okay, there we go.
Lily, listen. You have to come with me now.
Daddy? Where are you taking me?
I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
Thomas. What the hell did you do to her?
Dude, this is one of those situations that even if your dad was right, you gotta be like, fuck you, that's my sister.
I wonder if he was, like, because he has his ghost self, if it's like he knew that she had this kind of, like, creature hanging around her.
Oh, I'm sure he knew, and he killed her because he felt like he needed to or something.
Yeah.
Because remember the demon said, oh, he killed her to protect her. Remember?
Yeah.
I love that skull demon. Looked amazing.
She's sick, but it's not physical. He was right. That terrible night, something has awakened. Something was born inside her. It's eating her from the inside, preying on her strength. Her little body withers. I have to do something. We need to do something.
So what I think happened, remember, it's the maw that's talking to her, and it likes to eat people and live inside them. So she was older and really strong, but she's not as old as the main character is now. So the sister would probably be strong enough for the maw to live inside her so she can leave this area and eat more people. So that's probably the maw's plan. But what happened back then was that the maw was like eating the sister, and she was like not like it was probably going to become a threat, so he had to kill the girl. Does that make sense, chat?
Or felt like he had to, yeah.
Yeah, felt like he had to. I wonder if I can light that candle.
Well, because his whole thing, the one thing I'm a little unsure about is whether he means like that he has to save Marianne, who would be the sister, or whether he has to save Lily from the maw.
It's probably both, because remember, sadness is probably our sister, and it was like, and her soul was like eaten apart. Maybe that's what happened to her soul, and he had to kill her before her immortal forever soul was permanently damaged worse. It's like, it's better to kill her now than watch her become nothing forever.
Yeah, then watch her just become a faceless demon like that guy.
Yeah, and like not be able to fix it, because it was like more than just dying. It was destroying her soul, which in this game they know for a fact goes on forever. So if I knew that and that was happening to my kid, I can understand making that choice.
Jesus, this thing is serious.
God,
Looks like it's military. Solid steel. Combination lock.
thank you, Ghosty the Mosty, for the 200 bits with the hearts. Thank you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy myself flowers and chocolates. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know what the code could possibly be, so we'll come back to this.
Maybe it's written on the wall somewhere.
Or in one of the notes.
Oh, wait. What about the birthday?
Oh, 02...
It would probably be 2702.
And then what year do you think? Because how old is our sister?
It's a 4-digit code.
Oh. 27. Okay. Oh my God, Stacey, you're so smart.
Nope. So it's something else. Try 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's just do it. Or do the classic nuclear codes. All right.
Wait, who said? Where did that come from?
0227.
No, that.
What? Yay, stream. Thank you guys for making my evening. Wish you guys peace, lots of beauty and peace. Hold on. It's from
it's a donation.
Sixtron. Donation of $15. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Thank you. That's why that has to be on top. If we missed any donations, please let us know, because it's very important to us that we say thank you, because it's rude if you don't.
And thank you for the subscription, Swag Gilly.
Oh wait, I remember somewhere there was a code somewhere. All right, hold on. That's a cute one.
Everyone's just putting a bunch of boob leet. No.
We can try.
I would kind of love it if they did that, but no.
All right. Other. No. I just thought it'd be worth it to
Look.
look, yeah. Maybe on the cats thing. Snowdrop. Okay.
Well, here, let's
The chat,
Oh,
if
what-
you want to give one hint, what? Go ahead. What?
I was just looking if there's stuff in that other space.
Oh, over here? We've been here, but
No, I meant in that other room over there.
where? Here?
Oh, yeah.
Good idea. Good idea. Big brain. Oh my god, look at all this. We can open this.
We got bolt cutters.
A lot of love was put into this. But there's sadness, too.
Our sister's name is kind of sadness. Also, Stacy, tell them what you thought of that awesome movie we watched last night while eating special chicken.
Oh, it was very fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
We watched a movie about a supermodel Russian assassin in the 90s. Back when supermodels were like the most coolest people in the world.
Yeah. Wait, so can we read what's on that?
We can. I think we have to put something in it. Happy anniversary, 10 years. Oh, this is probably for the watch. Here's a little something to help you keep track. Love you, big dummy.
So maybe when we find, maybe we need to.
Yeah, we probably need to find the pocket watch, and that'll be a source of power, I guess.
Yeah.
Barely legible.
Oh.
But I
Matter.
can still make out some of it.
The movie was called Anna, A-N-N-A.
It's from 2019. It's just a fun time. It's a fun time. It's like, and there's a lot of just like classic like spy movie moments, but without getting into like absolutely stupid action sequences or like dumb gadget stuff. Sometimes gadget stuff can be fun, but other times it's kind of like, really?
This action sequence that there were, I feel like were executed very well, and the woman who played the character was really good at fighting. But like, she fought in a way where I was like, yeah, a supermodel could do that. At least she moved with the confidence of it, you know?
I think it's also because, like, sometimes it's, like, if they have, like, a strong female lead who's an action star, they're like, oh, we have to show she's strong by having her flip, like, a 400-pound man over her head. And I'm like, okay, that's, like, not okay.
She like, that's not going to happen.
I
because the thing that made her strong was her willingness and audacity to try crazy shit.
Yes.
She was not stronger than most of the men she was with, but she was more crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you for the subscription, Eat Sleep Geek. And I definitely... Oh, wait, what's this?
I would say, like... That's the shoe. Okay. I would say, like, tenacious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like...
That's a good point, because, the main character of Portal was not very smart and not very strong, but her tenacity was off the charts.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to see, like, okay, even if this person isn't necessarily, like, the strongest or whatever, like, they're clever. Cleverness is also, fun to watch, I feel like. And it's like they have that quality of, like, they're just not going to give up until they, like, do the thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, if anyone has a hint on what to do...
So, it's something in the basement.
We need to find a code at the very least. At least that's what I think. But I really liked that movie. It was great.
Did we want to try the code in the... Because I'm assuming that they wouldn't put the date as, like...
Ghosty with the mosty. And, oh, yeah, okay. One thing that if you go into the movie, she has a girlfriend, she doesn't die. I feel like that's just... It's great. What were you going to say?
I was just thinking about... I wouldn't sell that as, like, positive queer representation.
Oh, it's not. I'm just saying it doesn't...
But she doesn't die.
She does not die.
Yeah.
And that... It's not, like, great... It's not a great relationship. It's not perfect. But the girlfriend doesn't die.
Yeah. I don't want anyone to go into it thinking that it's like...
Oh, it's a terrible relationship, but she doesn't die. So far as the girlfriend knows, she's being treated great. But there are lesbians, and neither of them, and the girlfriend doesn't die, so...
I mean, the other girl's not a lesbian, I don't think.
She's bisexual, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main character is bisexual. In the 90s.
Try the number on the paper you got.
What paper?
Was it the number that I said at the beginning? Or, I mean, are we just supposed to write it differently? Or
I think there... See, I remember there being something else.
the one on the desk.
The one on the desk.
The receipt. I think it's still on the desk. I don't think we picked it up.
Thank you very much. All right, let's see. Where is the desk they are speaking of?
It's over there. With the receipt for the watch.
Oh,
Nope.
right. Yes, I'm going. Ah, okay, hold on.
So what, 1976?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, maybe 1976 would work.
Oh, minus the anniversary. So 1966. Because it's their 10-year anniversary.
Oh.
The chat's so smart.
See, this is why we don't pre-record anymore, because we've done that for an hour and then killed ourselves. Remember when we were playing the pre-release to
Soma?
Soma? People were like, we get it, you had a pre-thing. No, when we tell you that, we're not bragging because we genuinely don't have any confidence.
For a penny and for a pound.
Yeah, it's not to brag. It's usually to explain why it's taking us so fucking long to do things.
And people are mean.
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you say. People will be mean.
Yeah. Or it's like people want to know like why we're missing things or whatever, you know? Uh-oh.
Wow, I hate this. I'm genuinely scared. Oh my god!
This doesn't end here. It all ends in me.
Shit! What will it take to get rid of that fucking thing?
I need to power up on something.
It's done. They'll never know. They can never know. They wouldn't understand. They would never forgive me. But they are safe. That's what matters. Separation. It's the only way.
Thank you, Beeper413. Your playthrough of Soma was one of my favorites. Oh, thanks.
I really liked that game.
Remember that one of the developers tried to use our Let's Play for their conference, but it didn't.
For GDC.
For GDC.
Where they were talking about essentially how to like manipulate player reactions. Not manipulate in a bad way, but like
in a good way.
In a good way, like
to help lead them.
Like how do you get people to how do you use game design to get people to feel the thing that you want them to be feeling? Thank you for the subscription, 93 Stardust.
I never got to see what clip they were using to demonstrate that we cared.
Oh, I don't remember. I remember he talked to me afterwards, and they had some sort of issues with the
What is this place?
tech, not our footage, but like
Some sort of a fallout shelter?
Go ahead.
But yeah, he was one of like the main dudes for Soma. That was pretty cool. But I don't think they actually got a chance to use the footage in the talk because I think that, I don't know.
I was just interested in seeing like what exactly we did that made them feel that way.
I remember him showing us, like I remember he sent us like...
I think it was when we were trying to figure out if there was a world-ending event or not. I think that was it. Because we were like reading like a piece of paper that was talking about how a meteor was going to hit Earth or something, and that the station was the last place on Earth for livable life, and so everyone was really depressed.
Yeah. I feel like there was another, like they might have used a couple pieces too, because like I remember, this is me remembering, you know, years and years later at this point, but I feel like there was also a clip that they used where we were very shocked at something. but I don't.
Oh, because it was like body horror, but you only understood it was body horror if you paid attention.
I don't remember. Whoa. Oh. Googling it. Oh. And yeah, for those people who are talking about Atomic Blonde, I loved that movie.
That was a good one too, and I like that she was struggling so hard to fight then.
There. That looks like a way out.
Does it?
It's half underwater.
That's not the way out that I would choose. What?
I feel like we have other options.
Right?
Ah, the lower levels are flooded. I'm not much of a diver.
And also,
Good.
we're wearing tons of clothes.
I just absolutely do not want to do...
It literally, every single time I see a vagina haver in a movie or TV show or whatever the fuck, like, going through muck, I'm like, that's in their vag. That's a yeast infection. You're gonna get sick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Maybe I could pump out the water from here.
When we first stumbled upon the site, we thought it was just an old German bunker, a couple corridors, maybe some outdated supplies. 2 weeks of excavation later, we knew that old Funny Mustachio must have had big plans for this place. A whole system of underground tunnels, reinforced concrete walls, the whole shebang. Guess he wanted to have himself a little forest retreat in case the whole master race thing didn't work out. The commies did what they do best, stole it for themselves. They wanted to repurpose it for a full-on nuclear shelter. We wanted to repurpose it into a full-on nuclear shelter. They even got a power grid going, but that's as far as they got before the dream of Neva went to shit. Luckily for me, the entire thing was very hush-hush, and I made sure it stayed that way. As far as I know, most people who knew about it died in the massacre. I wouldn't exactly call it a silver lining, but still, if things go south, we should have a place to lay low.
I forgot that we were in a underground bunker, and I looked at the keys. I was like, aliens.
Mm-hmm.
I love this split screen kind of situation.
Yeah, did you hear they're trying to patent it? Which I'm not...
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, innovation's cool and shit, but I don't know. That seems a little too much.
It seems like a reach to me, I think.
Even legally, I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can... Let's see. I don't have any power, so we gotta figure out a way to obtain some ghost power.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what's this? I see. Okay, alright.
Ugh. Out of juice. Because, of course it is.
Oh, it could be the tech to do it as opposed to, like, the actual mechanic.
What are you talking about?
Like, it could be, like, the technology that they're using to accomplish it or something.
Wait, what are we talking about?
The split screen thing.
Oh, right.
The chat is bringing up that it might be just, like, the technology that they use to accomplish it as opposed to, like, the actual mechanic itself.
Oh,
As in, like...
okay, because, yeah, that would be very resource heavy to render two different environments at the same time.
Yeah,
That's
and,
true.
like, I don't really see a problem. Like, if you created this whole system that does this thing, like...
Did you know that, whoever owns Bayonetta, the reason why you can only have playable games in loading screens is because I think it's Capcom copyrighted it like 1 billion years ago. And so that's the reason why loading screens for the longest time was just look at this object, spin it around, just look at it. While Capcom got to have all the fighting sequences during loading screens because they they copyrighted it like a billion years ago. Back when they were like, "What are you gonna do? Make a game when the loading? How are you gonna pull that off, idiot?" You know. If they patented but licensed everyone, that'd be so cool. It kind of reminds me of the Halo Anniversary Edition.
Well, here, let's go see if we can get some power, because this is...
Yeah.
We can't do anything with that right now.
I was looking at the schematics. It reminds me... So I can turn this on. Hold on.
But we can go around now, because we have that door open.
That's true. Hold on. I want to see maybe I can, like... I don't know. No, never mind. But it reminds me of the Halo Definitive Edition, where you could press the, I think it was the select button, and instantly go between the high-res and the low-res version of Halo. And I thought that was such an interesting use of technology, and it's like, it's rendering both at the same time, because it would be instant. So I think it was just playing both versions at the same time.
It was
for
Namco,
you.
not Capcom.
Oh, Namco. Thank you so much. This place freaks me out. I'm a little anxious. I had so much caffeine today, and I'm still tired.
Huh.
What? I think I went too far, but let me just check.
Oh,
no, we
there
didn't.
we go.
Oh, it's not...
Wait, so go in there? Does it have... What? Oh. So that door isn't open. Is that...
No, it is.
What? Oh.
Hold on, let's see. Hold on. So she's not saying it's out of power now. Hold on. Yeah, it is not out of power. Hold on. Let me just see how it's... Is it out of... Does it have power coming to it? Hold on. No, see, it's not connected over
Here,
there.
go...
This thing right here is not connected.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with that. So
Got it.
that's okay though. But there's got to be a reason.
Let's get a lay of the land.
I think so. Each of those rooms corresponds to one of these. Okay, chat. Let us cheat. Let us know what to do. Just give us little hints, because we're lazy shitlords.
I think the lights will come on when you have power.
Okay.
Yeah, well, because it seems to suggest that we have to power the little box. Like, with something. But where are we supposed to get the ghost power from to charge the box?
I'm sure we'll figure it out. If we just keep exploring.
I'm sort of asking the chat to see if they have any thoughts.
Oh, yeah. Chat, actually, tell us what to do. Oh, there's a lower level here. Oh, can't because there's water. There's a Polygon video where a guy just drinks energy drinks to increase their stamina.
You have to go down and use your ghost self at one point. Huh. Oh, I wonder if... Can we walk down there in the ghost form? Maybe we can walk downstairs in the ghost form.
Oh, I don't want to. Okay, hold on.
That's not where the stairs are.
Right. I realized that, but I was wondering if I could jump down.
Oh. I thought we would go to the water stairs.
I like to try different things before I go do the thing that I was going to do. Just to, like, cross them off a checklist of possibilities. Disgusting, and I hate it. This is stressing me out. Oh, look, there's power down there.
Yeah.
Wow, big brain Stacy. Huge.
Yay.
You're that, like, one picture of the guy, like, fighting him. Oh, I don't have enough energy for this. Hold on. Will I die? Hold on. No, I'll die. Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's not a possibility right now. We have to go somewhere else to find energy, I think, or find a different way to do it. Hey, chat, if you've played this, can you please tell us? Thank you. Oh, man, do I have to start the whole thing over? Yes, I do. That's extremely annoying.
Wait, really? So
What is this place?
Oh.
Some sort of a fallout shelter?
Who said that we had an hour left?
I mean, it hasn't really been that long.
I feel like I'm dying.
it has.
I'm being ridiculous for no reason.
Okay. Because I was like, we spent like.
No, I'm being sarcastic. That's something I've always done, so.
Ah, lower levels are flooded. I'm not much of a diver.
Okay, this is not a possibility for us right now.
So
We should probably just can find some other stairs and do it.
yeah, maybe there's another place to go down.
There's probably one in each of the areas that was pointed out in the map, so I think we'll be okay.
Okay, but that is in regular time and not Geek Remix time. That's true. Although
That is valid.
This game, as far as I know, is turning out to be shorter than I think I had thought it would be.
Well, to be fair, everyone said it was going to be longer, so that's
Yeah.
not on you. That's on the game journalists lying to us again.
They were like, to do a completionist route, it takes 12 hours, and I was like, and so I'm thinking like, I was like, oh, okay, so it's
No,
gonna.
here we go. See, you were right, Stacy. We can ghost dimension here.
Hell yes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not the type of person who's going to complain about a game being concise, because I feel like
I think, okay, for my personal needs, I like it when a game is 10 to 20 hours long. And I also enjoy games that are 2 hours long. However, I completely validate the necessity of a game being 60 hours or endless because people need value for their money.
Yeah. I guess I'm saying, like, when it comes specifically to us streaming, I don't need something that's going to be 60 or 100 hours.
Yeah, for sure. And people don't need to watch us do something for 60 or 100 hours.
I would kill myself.
Unless it's like Death Stranding and I actually give a shit.
How long did we play that for, do you know?
The whole time? I don't know. A lot.
People have asked us to play, like, the Persona games. I'm just like, or, like, there's a couple other, like, open world games that people wanted us to play for a while, and I'm just like, that would be so long. Oh, it's Danny6, thank you for the bits. I don't know how to donate, so all I can do is bits. But I've been watching you guys since early middle school, and I'm going to graduate soon. I know I shouldn't have been watching you guys at that age, but you really helped me deal with my undiagnosed depression, so yay. Love you guys, thanks for the good vibes.
You shouldn't have been watching us, but I'm glad you were there and got the good messages instead of the bad, crazy people ones.
Yeah.
Alright, I came down here
Is there...
to, This is stupid.
Wait. You know what it is? We can probably come back here
With something else.
when we unflood the thing. So it's showing you... Maybe?
I don't know.
Like...
That made me mad. Wait, I'm going the wrong way again. Wait, what's this over here?
There. That looks like a way out. But it's half a water.
Oh.
I don't know how I got over here, but that's fine.
Yeah, I guess we just missed the...
Oh, wait. Oh, God, I don't know what that means.
Oh, is that where we're gonna... Huh.
I don't know. I really don't. East chamber. Oh, wait. we're just here? I'm confused.
Okay, so I think our goal is to get somehow back to the thing that we charge with our hand. So that we can turn on the power, and then I think we have to route it. I think. Is Death Stranding the longest playthrough y'all have done? No, it was probably one of the Mass Effect games, I would think.
It was Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
If y'all got any hints in the chat, please let us know. We would really appreciate it. But if you don't have it, just hang out with us. Let's have a chill vibe time. Gotta remember to relax my shoulders. This way. This is not the way.
Oh.
Wait, is it the way? Hold on. Fuck, it is the way. But we have to go to a third room now that I'm powered up. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And these power cords are cut. See?
Yeah.
So it doesn't lead to anything.
Yeah,
it's
so
just
I don't
on.
think that's just...
Maybe I could pump out the water from here.
Okay, maybe.
So go...
Okay.
I want to
Let's
look at
get a
this. Hold
lay of
on.
the land.
Do you want to turn on the power first?
We can't. Remember? We
have-
tried this already.
We have our arm, though. We can charge the box. That's what that...
Big brain.
Yeah.
We already read that. Hold on. That opened so easily.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yay.
It's on.
Alright. Water given chamber, water flow direction. Okay, so this one is the most filled up, so let's see what happens if we just...
Shit. Looks like both retention tanks are closed off. Maybe I could get down there and open them manually.
I think what I'm going to try and do is take all of the water on this side and just, like, move it over.
Okay.
And see if I
probably get
can...
to the first tank now.
Yeah, see water tank 2, so now I can go down there.
Bitch! Great.
No!
Not for me. Not for me. Well, what would you be? Pant shots. You owe me.
I was like, change angles so I can see where the fuck I'm going.
Yeah.
I like how since we released the ballerina, their voice is maybe I'm not. You know what? I'm probably imagining that.
It sounds the same to me, but without a direct comparison, it's hard to be exactly sure.
Relax my shoulders. Everyone, remember? Shoulders relaxation. Relax the muscles in your head, and in your face, and in your shoulders, and your back, and your whole body.
Well, now I don't want to.
Okay, well then tense up and hurt yourself. It's fine. But you're independent, so they can't say shit.
Shit. The valve is missing. Please be around, valve.
Can anything go right? Thank God. I was not about to, like, live... Oh, we're gonna put the valve on. This fucking monster's gonna come.
It's ready to gulp down some water.
Hold up. There was a room over there I want to check out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's my way out. Once I dry it up a bit.
Oh, okay.
Ew, just imagine how wet it would be down here.
I don't want to think. Ugh, gross.
Ugh, it would smell so bad.
People say that about my wet down there too.
Pretty dollhouse. So many dolls to play with. Such pretty things to wear. Lillian, Francis, Nurse Ursula.
I can't even tell where it is.
She was insatiable. And him, the only one to get away. But they don't last. They never last.
I literally have no way of telling where it is.
Him. Won't you?
Can you at least sneakily go? No, this is the wrong way. How do I get back to where we were?
Oh, I don't know. God, I get so easily lost in, like, games like this where they have these...
Well, it's like intentionally confusing. It's annoying. Oh, here we go. There we go. I wonder if I can use this to, like... Oh, yeah, we can electrocute it. That's why it's there. Really great. So then I can be chased around and stressed out. Love to see it. Alright, so now the middle chamber is empty. But, let's see.
So far, so good. Now I can get to the other tank.
Yeah, if you just put me in a video game with, like, hallways and rooms, instantly lost. And you know what's so dumb? Is that doesn't happen to me in real life. I have a pretty good sense of direction.
Well,
Like-
here's the thing. This is my theory that I just came up this very moment.
Okay.
So, women and men tell directions differently. Men will go left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right. And women are more likely to say there's a
Landmarks.
a landmark, and be like, and they'll say like central to this landmark, this is where you need to go. And I feel like, I mean, statistically, more men are making video games than women. So when they have all these hallways where it's like go left, right, left, left, right, I'm like, this makes sense if it was made by a man, because it's easier.
You know, I always thought that the landmark thing was a product of, like, growing up in a more rural environment, because, like, where I grew up, that was how you gave everybody directions, because there are not, like, because it's easier to tell directions that way when there's, like, less street signs, I guess, and, like, when you're going farther distances between the things.
Can I separate from her and then focus on the real world? But, you know, with all gender-related things, it could really honestly just be some guy being an idiot. Wait, hold on. Alright, you ready to get chased? But, it could be just someone who did the study wrong and just happened to get people from rural areas or something. But it could just be a cultural thing.
That's it. second tank ready for duty.
Because, like, being in the city, I would definitely give directions more relying on, like, direction versus landmark, because landmark might be tough, but, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of an interesting thing to think about.
It might be cultural, and they just happen to be in that particular...
I'm so glad you're here. All the others, not enough. Never enough. Never full. Never warm. And her old, worn out rag. You cut from the same cloth.
Alright, so...
Bisected breed. Okay, so, Buckles just said apparently it's in our genetics. The landmark thing is because women use them to find gathering locations. Bisected Brioche said, I don't know about that. It applies to me as well, and that ain't genetic. Wink.
It might be. As in, like, your brain is a woman's brain. That's how I was like, oh, your brain's a woman's brain. So therefore you're going to have all the same things. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor. So now we go to the middle.
I don't know. I'm not disputing your theory.
No, that's not a theory. That's just like, oh, okay, you have a
I
woman's brain.
just kind of wonder about, like, most of psychology's understanding of gender, because I feel like so much of it for so long was bullshit.
Out there. For us to see. For us to eat.
Yeah. So
For us to wear.
Prince Kyler says most genetic, biological, psychological distinctions of gender are socially derived, but that's just my sociologist bias.
No, I think you're right, Prince Kyler.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, maybe it's
Naked. Just let me wear you.
I'm gay and I use landmarks. Does that mean anything?
Together.
dude, everything the mom's saying is things that I say to my lovers, and for some reason they don't like it. I don't know why.
They don't
what?
like
The
it.
water is not usable? Is this the wrong place?
Where are you trying to get to right now?
The middle chamber. I think I'm not in the middle chamber. I think I'm in the... No, this says central chamber. I completely drained it of water. Why
Wait,
is it...
So...
I completely drained the... Let's go back. Yeah, we want to go in the central chamber. And it's...
So I think you're at the east chamber. Because
No,
that's the door that we just came through to get back here.
But the little sign said central... Oh, wait. No, you're right. That was the entrance. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this is east chamber that we're going into right now.
For some reason, when I saw this, I was like, oh, we're in the central chamber. No, that's where it is.
There we
Okay.
go.
Right. Wait, how do we get down there?
Oh, here, maybe ping her right here so she can say something about it.
No, she's already...
No.
Yeah, I just did. Look.
Oh.
See?
Oh, that's it. Okay.
That's it. That's the
I
whole
wasn't
thing.
sure if she would tell us a hint.
You
You know, where sometimes it's like you have to get up there and actually press the button to get them to tell you what to do.
I somehow got down there before, and I don't remember how. I think I went over here and, like, took a weird door.
Well, it's probably...
Oh, wait, it's that weird door that I went through. Here we go. All right.
Oh, yeah. I don't like whatever
All right,
this...
leave me alone. Okay, how do I get down from here?
Oh.
Here's this weird room. This has to be here for a reason. Maybe I gotta break something?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, wait. Maybe I can just, like... No. But... Hold on, let me charge up my arm again. There's a door behind us.
Yeah, I guess, like, the reason why, like, I have a hard time trusting a lot of, like, I'm not like one of those people who's like don't believe any science, but I view a lot of like gender studies with a little bit of skepticism, like psychology of gender stuff, because so much of it was just based on like years ago. A lot of it was basically just men would come up with a theory
and be like, that's it. Well, remember when they kept trying to say that the G-spot wasn't real?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's real. It's there.
We know where it is. Like, yeah.
It's definitely real, guys.
And, you know, it's the same thing with, like, studies on, like, you know, gay or trans people, where it's like they would literally just come up with some, like, really shitty thing and be like, all right, let's find data to make this true.
Yeah. Facts.
Freud thought women were traumatized by not having a penis. Yeah, so...
His whole penis thing, I don't want to get into his penis thing. It's really weird to me.
The central chamber's open. Get your ass down there, Marianne.
I guess that's what we needed to do. Thanks for not telling me, Marianne. I guess we have to use this area to go all the way down to the basement and then go through it. Oh, yeah! Remember she said... Okay.
That, like, there's my exit if I can just... Yeah.
Alright, Ma, I know you're gonna chase me soon, but I really have to pee, so I'm gonna have to ask you to not, because I might.
Connor says it's not women's fault men have a shitty sense of direction.
Oh, I'm holding RB. Okay, there we go. I was like, come on, guys. Alright.
No more shame. Never again.
You shouldn't be ashamed. You look amazing.
Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain.
Alright, we're supposed to be doing something with that door.
Yeah.
Not
It
sure
looks like there's
what.
water behind it.
Like,
you see that?
Yeah. Girl, you look amazing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
It all ends in me.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick breather and pee, and I will be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my medication.
Yeah, we're gonna be right back. We just have to pee and take our meds and not be insane.
Everyone go get a snack.
Snack time!
I'll go to the bathroom.
thank you for the bits, for the puppy bits. Thank you, Beeper 413.
You gotta donate if you hear Mari pee.
You do. That costs money. People don't do that for free.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go.
No more cold. No more shame. Never again. Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain.
So it looks like we have some broken wires. We have a valve with some water and a door, potentially also with some water. So are we supposed to electrocute?
Mine.
Okay. He's about to charge, I think. All right, and then I need to go around and get to the...
It all
Wait!
ends in me.
I don't know what to do about that.
Were you holding your breath when you did that? Or...
Maybe maybe if I'm hiding and holding my breath. Oh yeah, if you're in Texas, remember to let your faucets be dripping slowly, like a tiny drip. Otherwise your pipes will freeze.
No more cold. No more shame.
Oh, there's an electricity outlet over there.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
How we probably have to electrocute it.
Let them
Yeah.
see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain. Mine.
Oh,
It all ends in me.
I don't know. I was holding my breath that whole time. Maybe it's a speed thing?
why is there no power in Texas? I'm out of the loop.
They don't have enough power because all their wind turbines did not have anti-freezing parts in them. And so now they don't have enough power. And so people don't, even if they did have heaters or a heating system, they can't heat their homes because they don't have power to heat their homes.
It's also because Texas has a separate electrical grid, and the infrastructure is not good. So they voted to keep it separate.
Shame.
Like the rest of the U.S. is like,
Again.
yeah.
Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain. Let me get back here. It all ends in me.
Oh.
Time to try.
I don't know.
Huh.
I tried. I think I just have to escape them. And it's really scary to me.
We are on our own grid, and the system got overloaded because it's not made to sustain multiple days of 10 degrees Fahrenheit and sub-zero wind chill and 6 inches of snow. Also, wind power overperformed the past couple days. It's our gas and electricity that has frozen over and isn't accessible.
Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Can I skip this cutscene?
No more shame. Never again.
The door in the dead world is open as a heads up.
Oh yeah, I just did that. Thank you.
Let them know. Let them feel our pain.
So the thing I was trying to do before was to hide from the monster because it seemed to like have a fucking timer.
Let me get back here. It all ends in me.
Yeah.
Like I can't run fast enough to get away from him.
That's empty.
Like this is.
I feel like there's something that we're missing here.
Right. I just need to be able to figure it out. That's all. I know.
No, I know. I'm asking the chat, like, any.
No more cold. No more shame. Never again. Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain. Let me get back here. It all ends in me.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing.
Well,
here.
what if you waited till your body was closer to the
It
thing?
all ends in me.
There's a timer.
Go in as a ghost, then go. When he grabs you, return to your body and run to the electricity.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. So what I was trying to say is, I don't know if you can like have the body be closer to the electricity when you switch out.
I don't think that's a possibility because he sees me right away. So I think what I got to do is lure him away and then run. But I think what I can do is sneak a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
No more hunger. No more cold. No more shame.
Because then hopefully
then-
you can give yourself a head start to the electricity, maybe.
That's a lady identifying demon.
Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain. Let me get back here. It all ends in me. No, come back.
Thank you very much.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Not even gonna turn around. I'm gone. I'm done. I'm out of here. Run, girl.
Thomas. You were here. I can feel it.
Oh, I wonder if he kept her isolated down here.
Like an Akira kind of thing.
Well, because he was saying that, like, they're separate. That's the only way.
No.
In one of those
Don't
notes.
do this to me.
So we'll say it again.
Well, he said in one of the notes that, like, keeping them separate is the only way.
Oh.
But I wasn't sure if that meant...
Maybe it made us more powerful.
Here's what crossed out I know. I think I know. The powers come from the same place, but they can manifest in different ways. She seems to exist in both places, as if her mind can inhabit two bodies at the same time. To her, whatever happens in one place affects the other. Does she see the line between the two? Or are they one and the same? New hypothesis. Death thins out the veil between worlds so that a newborn mind never has to split. Makes sense in a weird, fucked up way. Oh, thank you for subscribing, The Arbiter 35.
Oh my
12
gosh.
months!
Thank
Hey.
you.
I know this one. Used to be one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah, because she had all those butterflies at her place.
And it has that scary moth. Alright, we gotta figure out how to... Couldn't just be easy, could it?
Ah, yes.
Sure, I know know what that is.
Probably for...
So I get it.
From the inside.
Ghost blast.
This was definitely Lily's place.
Oh my god.
Her.
You couldn't have just sent her to, like, boarding school or something? Instead of just, like... They can't be together. One of them has to live in an underground bunker.
Well, I think he thought she was dangerous. That's why.
It's a joke.
Oh. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's like, it's not, I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. Not that your jokes are bad. It's just me, my brain.
I say it too flatly, I think. I think I say it because I'm always saying things and I'm like, this is a ridiculous thing to say. So everyone's going to know that I'm saying something ridiculous and not true. Mm-hmm. And then most of the time people get it and sometimes they'll be like, Mari, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm. But I say it so flatly that I think people don't understand. I have to be like, more. That's like something I gotta work on. Is when I'm being sarcastic, I have to use more inflection so that people know I'm being sarcastic.
Salt. Who knew it was that simple? A bit of alchemy, some spiritual infusion, and there you have it. Looks like the folktales were true after all. Anyway, the room is ready, and it works. It actually works. For the first time in my life, I can feel alone. It feels fucking wonderful.
No, because it's happened on stream to where I'll be like, yeah, I definitely think that everyone should die. And someone goes, I can't believe that you think everyone in the world should die. And I'm like, yeah, I do. I think everyone in the world should die, and I don't take it back.
Quite
Mari.
the selection. So she could doll herself up with no one to see her.
Oh, that's sad.
Maybe he meant well, but somehow this just feels sadistic.
And then every once in a while we got Yi Ren going, no, they should, though. I agree.
She'd be a grown woman by now, but the room is still all dolls and unicorns.
I wonder if also part of it is that, like, I have just been conditioned from being misunderstood in YouTube comments to, like, constantly tell people when I'm telling a joke.
Yeah, you do. That's true. That's also a fact.
Yeah.
No, I think we both have some sort of, like, YouTube PTSD.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, where it's like... Because when I talk to normies, they're like, Mari, you don't have to explain the intent of everything you do. And I'm like, yeah, I do.
Do I not, though?
Do I not, though? Because I live in a world where everything you say is
Canon will be used against you for whatever reason.
Because somebody is unhappy with their life and they want to make someone else as unhappy as them. So you live at their...
Little windows into the world. It's something, I guess. Sunshine doesn't really translate to text, though.
You know, I did read one time, though, that, like,
with the salt. The whole room is lined with it.
Sorry, go ahead.
That for some people, like, for even if the person themselves is sarcastic, that some people don't have as easy of a time detecting sarcasm. Like,
that's why when I hang out with people with, I always say this wrong, Asperger's. Mm-hmm. I usually just go, I'm being sarcastic, and then I say something.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine being locked up in this place, having a needle shoved into your arm day in, day out.
Is sodium...
You didn't deserve this, Lily.
It's a salt solution. Say, like, a salt solution, I would assume.
Yeah, but why?
I'm assuming because he was saying that the salt separated him from his spirit self, so I assume that the salt is to keep her powers from manifesting.
Yeah, well, guess what? Now she has high blood pressure, so... And a giant demon in her brain.
Yeah, and she dead.
And she's dead. All right, so did we look at everything? We did, so... I guess that's that. There's nothing important in here. No, I guess not. Okay. Oh, the important thing was getting the bulb. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If that Ma comes back, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, leave me alone. Oh, I guess we have to name the Ma.
Asperger's isn't really used much anymore. It was my diagnosis, but now it's all just ASD.
Okay, thank you. I will try to remember that. ASD. Thank you.
Well, it's autism spectrum, I guess, right? Where it's not like a... Is that what you mean? Where it's autism spectrum? Like, where everyone's, like, somewhere on the spectrum as opposed to, like, separate things? Let me know if I'm yeah, okay. Autism spectrum
Burnt to a
disorder.
crisp. Guess I should look for a spare.
Hell yeah.
Let there be light.
Alright, save point. Hell yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Vitamins, antibiotics, neuroleptics, antidepressants.
Shouldn't there
Even
be...
by my standards, that's a lot of pills.
I guess there wasn't a parenting 101 book for what if your child has a demon inside them and you know for sure that's a fact.
Nice decor. Very minimalist.
Oh my god, this is the table that we were at when we're talking to the person.
If I find
Nice
enough
find.
pieces, I might be able to get to the other side. Better get to it, Alice.
I wonder if this was broken on purpose so whoever was here couldn't escape.
Also, as Solace Seeker pointed out,
Mold. It looks pretty fresh. Someone's been here recently.
Do you think Papa's still alive?
maybe.
What were you
Also,
gonna say?
as Solace Seeker pointed out, Asperger was a eugenicist. He was a Nazi.
He doesn't... Okay, that word no more. ASD, is it?
Yeah, autism spectrum disorder.
Thank you for letting me know. Really appreciate that so that in the future I don't look like an asshole.
Okay, here's one. So far, so good.
So someone's been living down here. Do you think it's like a person or a weirdo? Alright, I can't go in there. So we need 2 more pieces.
Yeah.
This is fun. You know, I like when I get to look around at things without a giant monster trying to kill me. That's, like, definitely a vibe. This kind of reminds me of the Bunker, that FMV game we played, which was awesome.
Oh my god, that was great. Ooh.
There. Another one.
Alright, someone carefully put down broken pieces of glass, because if someone just dropped them there, it'd be broken. Oh, this ghost music kind of slaps.
We got jams.
It can keep going. I don't mind. Why is it steamy in here?
Steamy. Soul Seeker says, to be fair, I don't immediately judge people for saying Asperger's because it has been the official diagnosis for a while, and most neurotypical people, even some autistic people, don't know the actual origin, so it's mostly no harm, no foul. Well, we thank you for sharing the knowledge anyway, though, because it's always good for us to, you know...
To learn
Yeah.
and grow. I just don't want to be like J.K. Rowling, where I'm like, I'm progressive right now, and no further ever. And you're like, what? Why?
Looks
Yeah.
like he could never quite let go of his passion. In another life, perhaps.
I don't know. I think that if you go back and you look at a lot of the stuff that she wrote, it actually wasn't that progressive. It was just that we were kids and we didn't, like, dig into it, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to be one of those old people who are like, I was progressive. I don't understand why you're attacking me now. And it's like, okay, but you're being kind of a dick.
Yeah. Also, like,
Should be enough.
some people act
Let's
as if
make magic happen.
being progressive is, or socially accepting, or like whatever the word you want to use, that it's just like a static state, and once you achieve it, like, you just are, and then you can do whatever you want.
No, you have to constantly...
You have to constantly learn and grow and, like, you know, become more open to, like, you know, people come up with new words for things all the time. We learn more things about, like, people don't want to be called this, or people would rather be called that, or like whatever. And like,
that's just how it is.
And you just have to continually grow and change, you know?
Sometimes I see things and I don't quite get it, but that doesn't mean that it's not valid. It just means that I don't get it. And that's definitely one of the more important lessons to learn when you get older, is that sometimes people are going to do things and you're just not going to get it. But what's important is that you understand that it makes them happy.
You know what? You don't have to get it to be respectful.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm like, I don't really understand that, so I'm not going to say anything, but I support you 1,000%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't.
Jack or Con.
So I think it's just this weird thing where...
Do you think we could call that number? No, it's too many numbers.
You want to try calling Krakow? Sure.
Sure, let's do it.
She almost saw me today, sensed me. I should have known. I need to be more careful, keep my distance. It's just that, crossed out. I just crossed out. Not a day goes by I don't think of her. Crossed out. I know I did the right thing leaving her at the hospital. It's better this way. She's better this way. But I keep thinking of that day, when it finally happens, when she discovers what she really is. She'll be confused, afraid. I should be there for her, to help her make sense of it all, to tell her it's all right. No, she'll make it through. She's strong, just like her mother.
Talking about the elf thing in Harry Potter, so this is my interpretation, and it is no way, like, overrides anyone else's valid thoughts because it's been a while, but I remember that being shown as something that was really bad in the books, and, like, and Hermione, I don't know how it was in the movies, but in the books, Hermione being Muggle-born 100%, and coming from someplace where she wasn't horribly abused, she, like, saw it and was like, what are you guys doing? Like, this is awful. I had never known. And she spends all of her time trying to trick the elves into being free. And she is the only one in the entire series who dedicated her life to trying to free the elves, even though they didn't tell her to, and they told her actively not to, because I thought, this is what my opinion, that the elves were brainwashed by a pro-slavery system, and she was trying to save them. They never get saved, but in my opinion, the books didn't say it was a good thing. The books were showing that everyone was complacent with it, and characters actively get punished by mistreating the elf slaves. And she keeps telling them, you have to be nice to them. And the one elf slave that they were mean to did fuck them over really bad. But it wasn't clear enough, I think.
I'm going to be honest. My interpretation was a little bit different because J.K. Rowling seemed to come on the side of they like being enslaved and they're happy this way. And Hermione is being a shrill, overly enthusiastic, annoying person for trying to do something to them that they don't want.
Oh, okay.
That's what I took as the narrative that she was putting on that.
That was my interpretation. Of course, it could totally be wrong. But I'm not going to give J.K. Rowling the benefit of the doubt. Because J.K. said that her self-insert was Hermione. But, like, maybe it's like she was being annoying. But Hermione, the character, is flawless.
Because she wrote an article called The Pitfalls of Activism.
Oh, that's what Optimistic Audience is saying?
Yeah.
Did you read it? Or are you
No, I haven't read it.
But
But they're mentioning that in relation to the elf thing about how Hermione handled the elf situation wrong.
Oh.
Like.
Oh, is she... Okay, so did Hermione handle it wrong, or did...
J.K. Rowling was saying that Hermione wasn't handling it properly.
Okay, then you're right. Fuck that book.
The article is explicitly about house elves and Hermione. Yeah.
And she said that Hermione was wrong?
That she was handling it wrong, I guess.
How are you supposed to handle watching slaves being... What... Yeah. Why does she have to ruin... Like, I can't enjoy something that really brought me happiness anymore because she won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard, like, other people talk about, like, their experiences with the books from the beginning, and they had a different experience than I did, and that's, you know... I respect the fact that people have been like, hey, like, from the beginning that this was not very, like, a very kind world to people like me. And It was just, dressed up in wizards, and so not as many people really saw it. And also, we were kids. I feel like that's important to remember. Like, I feel like if you went through it now with a more critical eye and like with more knowledge of like social justice and activism, like you would pick up on more of that
that's
stuff.
why I refuse to read the books again. I'm just going to remember them as Hermione trying to save the house elves.
Mm-hmm.
And then me reading it being like, this is a commentary on people being complicit with servants.
Don't forget.
Not J.K. Rowling going, actually, it wasn't. Hermione's annoying. And I was just like, okay.
She wrote a lot of stuff. I remembered that very, like, she wrote Hermione as, like, super annoying. And not that she, like that her judgment of her was that she was annoying. And I remember, like, really disliking that when I read the books, like, more recently. I was kind of like, what the heck? Like,
I just loved Hermione because it's like, people are like, oh, she's so smart. I'm like, no, she's not smart. She's hardworking. There's a difference. Because they were like, oh, she just knows everything. She's super smart. It's like, no, she spends all of her time, literally all of her time studying in the library. That's why she's smart. It's not because it came to her naturally. It's because she worked hard for it. But anyway, J.K. Rowling is a bitch. Nope, sorry. I said that word, but this time, you know, it's worth it.
she's awful.
And there it was. The moment we finally met.
Who is it?
I should... Is it going to be her sister or her papa?
Oh my god.
I think it's going to be papa.
Or are we going to talk to ourselves?
No, it's Dad!
Whoa.
You.
Thomas?
Because our sister's at the hotel.
Yes.
Wait. You're the other one. The spirit. But the hound. I thought you were gone.
Gone. No. Trapped. I spent years in Henry's fucked up world. When you sent him away, I could finally break free. That's why you're so important. You can finish this.
Where is he? Where is my father?
I don't know. For the first time in my life, I don't feel his presence. I've been away for so long. Could you stay for a moment? Tell me how all this started.
Oh. I love that.
It's a fun little thing. Remember at the beginning I was like, I wonder if she's talking to her ghost dad? It felt like somebody talking to somebody.
Yeah, I was wondering who she was talking
It
to.
all starts with a dead girl.
And I feel like this makes a lot of sense. Like, what I didn't want was for it to be like, I'm talking to a reporter about my story.
Yeah,
like,
that's fucking not it. Thank you for subscribing, Visitor Q, for 8 months. We love you.
Thank you.
What about Lily? Did my father...
No. He couldn't have. He wouldn't. He loved her too much. Both of you.
So, what happened to her? What is this place?
This is where he kept her. That cell back there. It only exists in one world. Keeps the other one out.
Oh, maybe to keep her safe from the monster.
He built it so that he could be alone. It was the only place he could feel normal. Separated from his powers. From me.
I'll bind myself to you forever.
Came in handy once Lily became unstable.
Unstable. What do you mean?
She's a
Love
medium
this.
too, Marianne. A powerful one. Guess it runs in the family. When Richard hurt her, it awoke something inside her. Something terrible. And it was only a matter of time before it got out. It's what your father feared. What he tried to avoid.
That's why he called me. But that means...
Yes. She's still alive. There's still a way to save her. You have to find her, Marianne.
Where is she? Where is my sister?
You know where.
I actually don't.
Is she the monster?
The lake.
Oh.
It's coming. Time for you to go. I'll hold it off for as long as I can.
I'm not leaving you.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly. Trust me. I know. And I'm sorry.
This game is so good on like multiple levels.
I really like it.
Creativity, story, gameplay, that split screen thing they did,
Acting.
the acting, the atmosphere, and
Environments?
graphics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just, this is such a good one.
People are saying that there's a trigger warning for the ending.
Okay. All right. Trigger warning, everyone. I don't know what for, but just letting you know.
They put it in the chat in case people want to know.
Okay.
No.
I'm just going to say it out loud for the people on YouTube. Trigger warning for suicide ideation.
This is it. The place from my dream. I've walked this path 1,000 times in my mind. I know every inch of it. But this time, something is different.
Oh, remember she was shot in front of a lake?
Yeah, she was at the end of the dock.
Yes. Then who was Sadness? Just some random ghost? I don't know.
I think that that's our sister's spirit because it's a child spirit.
And it can go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So she's still alive in the lake. That's kind of interesting. You know, I'd love to see sequels to this, like an anthology. It doesn't have to be as deep and meaningful as this. I just think it's neat.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel it so clearly now.
This game is beautiful. So well done. It's kind of hard to make this particular season look really nice, and they managed it in its own
Where
way.
everything's dead.
Yeah, the between like the early spring kind of look where you're like, we're not quite there yet. Like,
Oh, I thought that this was getting towards the end of fall because we've got yellow leaves and stuff.
so it's you know when it's like that weird in between like winter spring or fall winter, that kind of like
The transitional season.
yeah. It's like they haven't quite committed to what the aesthetic is yet, and you're like, all right.
Whoa.
Girl, why are your knees all messed up? What'd they do to you?
You finally made it. Lillian, I've been waiting for you, little sister. Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life. For a while.
No, she has the same face shape as as
That day.
Sadness. You're right.
That day when the fire broke out at our house, I made a deal. The part of my soul that was tormented was set loose.
She's got little
Moth.
dead moths on her.
To save you. It helped us escape the flames, but in return, I had to set it free.
'Cause
Free to devour.
Marianne's butterflies and Lillian's moths.
Mm.
Like day, night, life, death.
The Neva massacre.
Yes. All those people died so that we could live.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Because I lived, so did my demons. Father knew my powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
And what about you? Did he try to...
No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away. But he only delayed the inevitable. The monster. It got out. And now you're here. You're the only one who can fix this.
And then we're buying you new clothes. That's what you deserve.
We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate.
I think she's gonna ask us to kill her.
The dream.
No, we're gonna go shopping. It's fine.
The dream. All I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier. Hasn't it already happened?
No, it was her crying out for help. Oh. We're not doing any shooting. We're going shopping. It's fine. They're all already dead. It's gonna be okay.
What past you see? The dream. It's what I want to happen.
This outfit is really cosplayable. Just, I want to see it up. No, we're not doing that.
It all ends in me.
That's what the...
No! No!
Can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But... you're my sister.
That's why it has to be you. I'm not strong enough. It won't let me. Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Lillian, I can't. Please, don't make me do this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily? Oh!
Marianne? What's going on?
Skin suit. Now too small. Constricting. Outgrown her. Don't need her. Suit. Light. Almost gone. Not dark yet. But it's getting there.
You're wrong. There is another way.
Marianne.
Don't do it.
No.
No.
What is he doing? It changes nothing.
It's like
Nothing!
you said. I'm your only chance. Aren't I? You need me. A medium strong enough to sustain you. The others? They only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all. No! Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
All has to be you. It has to be.
It has to be you.
He'll never stop killing.
You finish this.
Only you can end this.
You can't always save everyone. Butterfly.
It all starts with a dead girl.
I wonder if there's a way to save people.
Oh.
Is it ambiguous about what happened?
And then they leave it ambiguous.
So I just say she shot in there and said, "Come on, girl, we're going shopping. The mom can come."
I liked this a lot.
Yeah, me too. I wish that a victim of a pedophile didn't have to turn into a monster demon, but that's my only dislike of the game.
I have a couple thoughts. One is that the more I thought about how some people, not you, but like other comments that I had read, because I know we talked about this like before the story played out, but some people felt like the game was sympathetic to the pedophile.
I was worried that was gonna happen.
Some people felt that way afterwards because they didn't want to. They were like, "Why are we seeing his story? I don't care about his story." And the way that I kind of thought about it is that it was more like saying that even if you have a, can you turn that down a little bit? It's like really distracting. That like even if you have like this whole, you know, sad story, like all of these reasons why you did things, it's not an excuse. Like Marianne.
Wait, post credit. Oh, and I just turned the volume down. Shit. Okay. Oh, there's the watch.
Mm-hmm.
Papa.
Oh,
Regular Papa.
in the spirit world. Oh shit.
I'd play a game with Ghost Daddy. He's hot. Finish what you were saying.
Yeah, so I thought that the way it came, because like Marianne, first of all, Thomas doesn't give a shit that there's this whole sob story about what's his face being abused.
Yeah,
he's like,
says it over and over throughout the thing.
He's literally
what a
like,
little bitch.
he's literally
can I
like,
stop saying that? Sorry.
He's literally like, I don't give a crap. Like, and Marianne is like, I'm not here to forgive you, whatever. So I didn't feel like the game was trying to get us to be sympathetic. I thought that more what it was trying to say was that like, even if you go through trauma, if you then put that trauma on other people, like
you're still shitlord.
You're still shitty.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing was that I also did not interpret them saying that Lily's abuse made her into a monster. I didn't really think that. I thought that it was because like I didn't think that it was like literally trying to say that she was abused, therefore she became a monster. I thought it would, because like the monster is always separate from her, and so the way that I interpreted that was that it's like she has this part of her that's just like so big and so sad. I don't know that it.
I feel like the overall arcing thing for this is that it has a lot to do, because I feel like Poland, correct me if I'm wrong, was devastated by World War II. Devastated by it, right?
Yeah.
So there's this thing called like generational trauma, and I'm not saying that being a pedo is an excuse or whatever, but it kind of like makes me think like how a war that's so devastating, especially a war that affected Poland directly, would cause pain so many decades later in an indirect way. Mm-hmm. I think about that with like Japan and the nuclear bombings, because it's like, oh, that was a long time ago, blah blah blah. It's like, okay, but like my mom has cancer because of those bombs, like directly, and it's like almost 100 years later. And I just think about how like the actions of that people made, even if they knew they were shitty, have such long-lasting negative effects in really indirect ways. I don't know. That's how I thought.
Well, we saw it also, that short part with the butcher's son, where it's like the stuff that happened like turned him into a really shitty person, and it's like then, you know, that ended up like he ended up investigating Thomas, blah blah blah, all this stuff.
And I think
they're worried that you said your mom has cancer.
Oh, she's fine. She has long. Don't worry about it. It's the chill kind. Shit, I gave way too much. Please delete that from your memories. But what was I gonna say? I really shouldn't have said that. Please don't put that in any sort of Wikipedia, please. What was it? Fuck. I lost my train of thought.
Do you want me to...
Yeah, can you repeat what you just said?
Oh, repeat what I said?
Yeah, because it made me think of something.
No, I was saying that I wasn't...
Guys, what was I talking about?
I was talking about the butcher's kid.
Right. Okay, so the difference between Sadness and Liliana and the rest of them is that they acted out their trauma into adulthood. And Liliana, even with her suicidal ideation, which is problematic in itself, she was actively trying to put an end to it.
Yeah.
And she was aware that, like, hey, I'm hurting people.
Yeah.
I don't know how to end it, but here's my solution. And I'm not saying killing yourself is the answer at all. But in this particular case...
We're also talking about, like, ghost spirit world
here.
here.
Ghost spirit world, she has the power to kill people, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm saying is the difference between her and the other people is that she chose to try her best to stop the cycle of, like, trauma. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what makes her different from the others.
Yeah.
And
because she didn't want that. She didn't want to, like...
Yeah, she was too little to understand what she was doing before. And when she realized what she had done, she took steps to rectify that. But the other characters, they realized what they had done, and they decided to feel sorry for themselves and victimize other people.